indigenous food. Sister Deborah.
So that is the healthier one, and if you want to try something local, that would be the rice you take.
Yeah, the
then
rice.
I'll let you know about the dishes and everything.
Amazing.
But they say rice white. Yeah, you can scoop from here. Maybe put eggplant.
Eggplant.
But it's a local one. It's a native brinjal. It's very nice. Slightly sourish. Yes. It is like potato leaf.
Yeah, I'm trying everything.
Fish sauce and that is meat sauce. I'm gonna ask them what meat sauce they use. Chicken and all done.
Wonderful.
You find a place first and
Okay. I made a long queue. I'm so sorry to the queue. Okay. Thank you. We're okay? Yes. Miri, Sarawak. I am here for a conference and I'm gonna stay a few days only.
Miri is a very
Peaceful?
peaceful.
Uh-huh.
Love food.
Oh, very popular
Yeah.
food and very good food.
Yeah, food very number one. Very
Number one. Yeah, the food is number one.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It was very nice talking to
If
you.
you want to eat lasa, you go there
Yeah,
also got.
just
You want
go.
a single rent?
When you walk around the city, people are calm and quiet. It's like a quiet town. And in all the buildings, you can see that there's a lot of humidity. Things are aging very quickly. And I don't think it will show in the camera, but the water is totally brown. So this is more like a swamp water place. I think there are some beautiful beaches. Maybe I'll have time to explore. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to come back. Today I've been to the tailor. I found a nice Chinese lady.
If you don't wear this one at the daytime, you can do it like that.
I'm going to show you later what I've made. I made something really smart. When you're traveling, you need to think smart, especially when you, like me, are always traveling with carry-on only, except, of course, when I go to Cuba or somewhere where you bring as much as possible and just leave it for your friends there. But when I'm traveling around to other places, I'm just traveling with carry-on, and then you have to think really several times around. So that's a travel hack, and to pack things that you can use in layers in different settings. Like for me, preaching, I need to be very formal. If I'm in a Muslim country like I am today, I'll need to have a long dark dress. And now I am going to get some good food, because Malaysia has good food. really, really yummy food. And luckily for me, all of Asia has rice-based cuisine, which is very good for me. I'm happy in Asia.
Actually, I'm the one lagging behind, you know. It's already available, that facility.
Okay.
Yeah. So my husband, my daughter are all using their phone and I'm still using this.
Yeah. It's midday. It's very hot, and because of the humidity it feels even hotter, and because of the sun I'm trying to be wise. I would say this is something that's typical for Miri, to wait for when you can cross the street, because there are not many zebras here. So since I said that they had swamp water, I felt that I should also give the beach a chance to just see if there is more than the brownish water around Miri. And it looks good. And of course with 29 humid degrees that feel like 33, I'm alone. There is no one on this entire beach. No one. Check the water. So in my country, we all change just right at the beach. We have an intricate trick to just put on a dress over and then underneath undress. But while in Greece, do as the Greek, and while in Malaysia, do as the Malaysians and change in the public bath. But it's locked. I hope it doesn't mean that I cannot swim. So I guess we'll have to do it the Norwegian way. Okay, ready? In my culturally sensitive, wise bathing dress. Are the waves still healing? Yes, they are. The language can be a challenge here. I've already ordered several times things that I'm allergic to because I just took a chance on the photo in the menu. Okay, so this is potato. This potato. And this is
Potato chip.
sweet potato
Yeah.
with crisp. And this is
Banana.
I will Google. I will Google and ask. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. And wind in my hair, and the struggle is real. When you hold your phone and the mic and the food and the wind, maybe someone can come and help you feel cold to travel and also help make videos, help worship Jesus. So we need some people who are worshippers, well, first of all, and would like to sing and worship Jesus everywhere, and who can also film. And please contact. Chili sauce, sweet potatoes, fish, sweet chili sauce. I mean, how good can life be? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. And this is my prayer for Borneo, for Sarawak, for this place. May all the people see the sunrise. May all the people meet King Jesus, who loves them and who cares for them more than they care for themselves, more than anyone. The creator of heaven and earth, the light of the world. May he let his light shine in their hearts. So this is the prayer now. Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with the Father's glory. Blaze, Spirit, blaze. Set all hearts on fire. Flow, river, flow. Flood this nation with grace and mercy. Send forth your word, Lord, and let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. Hallelujah. Amen. Thank you. Beautiful Sarawak. This is where I've stayed, the Hotel in the Sun, City Rise Hotel. It's a new hotel in Miri and it's very central. So it allows me to walk to everything. Hereby recommended. And Miri and Sarawak has malaria. So please make sure to bring your malaria medication. Today something beautiful happened here in Malaysia. Actually, it was yesterday in the newspaper. The Sultan, the king over Malaysia, proclaimed that from January 1st, 2025, they will change the holidays or the weekend for all people in, at least in Johor. I don't know if it's in all of Malaysia, but at least in the southernmost province closest to Singapore, where we just were. they will change now the weekend to be not Friday and Saturday, but to be Saturday and Sunday. And that will help a lot, at least for the churches. And I also know that some families have been missing, like having the weekend on the same day as their children, so that they can have more family time. So I just want to extend a very honorable greeting and thank you to the Sultan of Malaysia. I have heard many great things about him being a voice of reason and a voice of peace. And if something is needed in our time, it's voices of peace. So take off my hat and thank the Sultan of Johor, who is now the King of Malaysia, for his decision to change the weekend. It will help the minorities. I also heard that he is a voice of like peace for the minorities. Actually, I heard an interview with the president of Malaysia just 2 weeks ago or something, where he also spoke up and said that we need to secure justice and for the minorities also in our country. And Malaysia shall be a country of justice. So I'm hopeful and grateful, and actually it's something really beautiful also for me. It's so encouraging, yes, that people have been praying for this, I guess for years. But just last week, me and Inga, we were together with some pastors in the said area in Malaysia, mainland Malaysia, and we prayed together with them that this law would be changed. And we prayed, we held hands, and we sat there, a few of us, and we held hands and we asked the Lord of heaven and earth to intervene, and we actually asked that this law would be changed and that we would hear it before the end of this trip, which ends on Sunday. So the news came in the media yesterday, less than 1 week after we sat and prayed to the Lord of heaven and earth. Please would you intervene and give us this change of law in Malaysia? And he did. So thank you to the Sultan, to the King of Malaysia, and the highest praise and thanks to the highest God, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Sultan of all sultans. I don't think it's offensive. Thank you to King Jesus, who will one day be the King of all the earth, and he will rule the world with justice, with kindness, with compassion. We have a compassionate God. He has great compassion on all he has made. He has deep, extreme compassion on all those who cry out to him. We have a God who listens, who answers, and who has compassion on everyone he has made. So this is our time now to turn around from following our own ways and to following the highest God, the God of heaven and earth, the Creator, Yahweh, Yeshua, and to love him. When he was asked what is the most important thing, Jesus, Yeshua, Messiah, he said, it is that you shall hear God and heed God, that you shall know that he is one. And to love this God with all your heart, your whole mind, your whole soul, all your strength. And to love your neighbor as you love yourself. And when Jesus also spoke, he said, I give you a new command. He acted as if he were God, because God gave Prophet Musa 10 commandments on Sinai. Actually, that's my name. He gave Prophet Musa 10 commandments because he was God. He is God. And now Jesus comes and he says, I will give you a new commandment. You shall love each other. And if you love each other, everyone will know that you are my followers, my disciples. And Jesus says, be merciful as your Father in heaven is merciful. Be kind as he is kind. So, good news from Malaysia. And thank you to the Sultan and thank you to the King of Kings. Yippee! So I finally found a walkway so that I don't walk in the street. But suddenly it stops and becomes a ditch instead. So I can walk in the street again. It's okay. I have a white dress now in the evening. Evening dress. So people can see me. And before I forget, let me ask you if you want to subscribe to the Injil channel, the good news that brings great joy. On my way to the tailor to pick up this looks good up here. Very nice. Yes. Sorry, sorry. I have a plan. I use this in the plane. I want to have something extra under, like a sleeping bag, so that I can open and make it.
Why don't I give you an idea?
Yeah, give me an idea.
Don't use this material.
Okay.
We use the cheap one to make one sarong.
Okay.
One sarong that is long. You just put it on it to cover your leg. Then you put on this one. Wearing it, huh? No.
Cannot.
Cannot.
Okay, I will think more. Have a better idea.
Okay.
Bikin baju gak ni?
Yeah. Next time to the interior. This time for lunch. Thank you so very much.
Barang river.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Happy?
Yes.
Go to Kuala Lumpur. Here is the oil town. The oil, rubber,
Yeah.
pepper, palm oil again. Here people very friendly. Today where you going?
I'm going to Norway.
Sometimes we know the face is Chinese,
Yeah.
but I don't know what he talking. If he talking Mandarin, so I understand.
Okay, I did not know. So China has
Chinese a lot.
52 languages.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I understand it's Mandarin.
Mandarin, yeah.
Yeah. But Mandarin you should clever. Just like you speak English, you just speak only. If the newspaper let you see,
Yeah.
I also only see about 30 or 40% because my school not so high. I also don't know.
Yeah.
I know about A, B, C, but I don't know
Yeah.
what's the meaning like this.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But in Fuzhou, you understand 100%.
Our own language, man.
Yeah.
Next time you're free, come again.
This is the airport in Miri. And I am ready to go home. This is Sarawak. And as you see, Miri is on the small peninsula up there. That's where I'm in. Just you, because you're beautiful. When I came to Miri a few days ago, I didn't know anybody, and it turned out to be a people tour. There are kind people and beauty everywhere. You just have to live open. The Creator, God and King of the universe, Jesus, He has created all things and all peoples so beautiful. He's created you beautiful also. Maybe no one's told you, but here I am telling you, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I am sent here to officially extend this invitation to you today. You are hereby cordially invited to become a citizen of His kingdom, to walk with the King and His people on His way of love through life's ups and downs until we enter the joy of eternity. And there is nothing you have to do. The invitation is amazingly gracious. Jesus paid it all. It's been prepaid at the cross. And He guarantees for your future, since He conquered death. And He has made a way for you also out of the grave. But you have to come. You have to say yes or no to the invitation. I leave that up to you now, my friend. You have received the invitation hidden in the glorious Injil, the glorious gospel. Those good news that the angels once said would bring great joy to all people everywhere. Jesus as God took off His nature as God, came down to the earth to live a perfect life in our place, life we should have lived but couldn't. And then He died the death we deserved, and He exchanged for us, so that on the last day, those who have received His life will stand before God as if we were Jesus. And He died on the cross as if He were us. That's the glorious exchange. It's not fair, it's mercy. We have a God who has so much compassion that he doesn't just cross his arms and sit back in heaven to see if we come to paradise or hellfire. He comes down, intervenes, secures a way for us, so that he remains the most just and the most kind. If he did not punish our failures and sins and evil in the world, there would be someone who were more just than God. And God is both the most just and the most merciful and kind. So much like a king who himself stepped off the throne to take the punishment for one of his sons that had broken the laws of the kingdom, the father could not let the son go free, because then, justice would not be upheld, and there would be someone who would be more just and righteous than that king. But we know that our God is the most just and righteous. So to uphold justice, the sin must be punished, but to uphold compassion and love, for our God is a loving God. He himself stepped off the throne and bent over his son or daughter, us, and he took the lashes. He took our death, and he could do it because he is God, and he rose again on the third day, and he is alive. And soon he's coming back to set things right on this earth. Soon there will be paradise here. Everything that is evil will be taken away, separated, and only heaven will remain. It will be paradise here, people. Do you want to live on that earth? I hope and I guess yes. And now you know the way, and you are cordially invited to walk it with the King and with me and with the millions around the world who walk this way of peace, of love, the way into eternity. Welcome home, dear. You have received the invitation that is hidden in the glorious Injil and the glorious gospel of the kingdom that soon is coming, and that has already come in parts. One day Jesus will be king and rule this earth with justice and kindness. He has compassion on all he has made, on you too. So that's why you're hearing this now. If you stretch forth your hand and receive it, receive him, then you will be made alive, and you will have the love of God downloaded into your being, and you will become alive and new. It is your day to turn around and come home. Welcome to the glorious kingdom. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. But this is not all.